Hello, welcome to another episode of Al's Kitchen, where we show you how to cook a pizza and dance with robots. Yeah! Al's Kitchen, Al's Kitchen, Al's Kitchen is the very best. Al's Kitchen, Al's Kitchen, Al's Kitchen is the very best. It may be a cake, it may be a stew. I'm gonna cook up something special for you. It may be a cake, it may be a stew. I'm gonna cook up something special for you. Al's Kitchen, Al's Kitchen, Al's Kitchen is the very best. Al's Kitchen, Al's Kitchen, Al's Kitchen is the very best. Welcome back to Al's Kitchen. I'm your host, Alan Fender, and this is my little co-host, Kyle Fender. High five! Yeah! What we're going to do today is get a homemade pizza made. We're going to be making the base, making our own tomato puree sauce, and chucking on a load of cheese and some salami. We have to get our oven preheated to 180 degrees C, and in the middle shelf I've put in a pizza stone. So we get that nice stone-baked pizza goodness, yeah. Oh yes, of course, we must get on with the ingredients. Run it! Okay, so on with our pizza dough. We're going to sieve in our flour. Sieve KK, if you put that down for me, please. There we go. We just put that in. And if you start giving that a shake, KK. Teaspoon of salt. Sea salt's ideal. I'm just using table salt today, but that's fine. We get some dried yeast, don't we, KK?
Yeah.
We want half a teaspoon of that, roughly. In you go. And if you can just whisk that up for me, please, KK. That's it. Give it a good stir.
Yeah.
Make a little well in the middle. Tablespoon of oil, and this is extra virgin olive oil. So 1, 2, I'm just using the teaspoon, just do 2 of those. Should be a tablespoon, but that's about right. And then next we want to add our warm water, and I have to emphasize it has to be warm water. You can't use cold water, otherwise your yeast won't activate. So
I go first.
yeah, we just add a little bit, and this is going to be the messy bit. So with your hands, get in there and just start mixing it in. Fingers, thumbs, in you go. Okay, so there's our dough. And what we're going to do now, on a board, flour it a bit. But not too much flour, because you don't want it combining into the dough you've just made. So a little sprinkle, just to help it stop sticking. And then we get our doughy ball, and what we're going to do is knead it for a good, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes. So this is probably going to take a little while. So you basically just press it, fold over, press it like so, and then turn, fold. So you just squeezing it in, fold it, and that's basically kneading. And you just do that for a good 8 to 10 minutes until it's nice, smooth and elastic. That's our ball of dough. And what we're going to do, you're going to use the bowl that we used earlier. Just put a little sprinkle of oil, of the extra virgin olive oil, just oil it up, and then put our dough in there, just roll it a little round a bit, and then we just cover that with cling film, make sure it's nice and sealed like so, and then we're just going to stick that to the side in a nice warm place
and let the yeast do its thing and let it grow. So off it goes. I want pizza. Okay, Kyle's ducked out for a bit, so you'll probably see him at the end though. Don't worry, he'll be here for the end bit. Dough is now sat on the side. It's sitting, rising, yeast in a nice warm spot. So while we're waiting for that to occur for 45 minutes to an hour, yes, it does take a while for the dough, but it's worth it. We're now going to crack on with our tomato puree sauce. Let's get cracking. So get our pan on a medium heat here. Just a little bit of the olive oil there. Some finely chopped onion and garlic. I'm going to just scrape that in, and got to be quick on this because where it's so finely chopped, we don't want it burning. So hence the reason we're using a medium to low heat. Sweat these onions down. Right, so that's down now. We get our 400 grams of chopped tomatoes in a tin. Bloody ring pull broke off. So in go our chopped tomatoes after I just had to rescue them out. Give that a good stir. And this is going to make a nice base sauce for our pizza. Add a dash of basil. A dash of basil, not basil. This is not an American show, because basil and tomatoes always go well together. Bit of pepper, pinch of sea salt, and we'll just let that simmer away for, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes. That'll do. Just simmer down, giving it occasional stir, because obviously you don't want it burning to the pan. I want pizza. Okay, on to the next bit. We've let our dough rise a bit, and we're now going to make our pizza dough and, you know, shape it into something that looks like a pizza base, and then put on our tomato puree sauce that we made earlier, and sprinkle it with cheese, and I'm also going to put on some salami. So, and Kyle's back. Say hello, Kyle.
Hello.
Hello. So here's our doughy ball. It's going to be very sticky, so what we need to do first is get a little sprinkling of flour. On it goes. Let's spread that out so it doesn't build up too much. And what we're going to do is work it into a pizza base. Now our pizza stone is about 28 centimetres in diameter, so we want to try and get it to that. Is it going to be Kyle's?
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to be all of ours, KK.
This is not.
And you see how elastic that is. All I'm doing is just turning it, pinching it at the edges, and just letting gravity do its own thing.
Mine.
So that's our pizza base. And what I'm going to do next is get our pizza stone. So what I'm going to do now is just get our pizza base, put it on our pizza stone, work it a little bit more so it sort of fits on the pizza stone, and taking care because this is been in the oven and it's extremely hot. Just going to spoon on our tomato sauce, onions and all that we made earlier. Okay, and that's that bit sorted. And now for the cheese. I like a bit of red Leicester. You know, I find it very yummy. So sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. I can put on a bit of cheddar. You want to do sprinkle, sprinkle?
Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle.
Mozzarella. Tear these a few bits apart. Right, you can put any toppings you want on this. I'm going to put on some diced salami. Right, so we're going to put this in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. And we should be good. Dancing robot time! I want pizza, I want a slice now. 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 Cheese. Okay, so our pizza is done. Had to let it go a little bit longer, an extra 5 minutes, so 30 minutes cooking time in total, but get our nice brown edges, and it looks yummy, doesn't it, KK? Yeah, KK's got his plate ready. That's the end of the show. We're going to tuck into this, and because we are absolutely starving now. We'll see you next time, won't we, KK? Bye! Pizza, cheesy pizza.